I'm Sam Wilkin, and over the next 12 months, I'm going to be introducing you to the people and the place behind one of Britain's best loved cheeses, Baron Bigod. We'll see the seasons change in the Waveney Valley, and we'll get a deeper understanding of the passion and the craft that goes into making this incredible farmhouse cheese. This is Fen Farm Dairy.
I was working in London being a PA. I soon realised being a PA was definitely not for me. I think it was probably about 3 or 4 days before we went into the first lockdown. I came here and Johnny said, I'm really sorry, we'd love to take you on, but I think I'd be crazy to be hiring people now. So I got turned away.
The problem comes is when you portion it up.
Then 2 weeks later, he gave me a call back and said, when can you start? He was keen for me to do the whole process, start to finish. So I milked the cows for 2 weeks, made cheese for 2 weeks, made butter for 2 weeks, seeing the sunrise and the cows coming through the parlour. It was incredible, it really was. It was just beautiful. Right. Come in. So our super fancy rooms. What size feet? My title is Customer Relations Manager, but at the moment I'm definitely focusing on sales. A bit loud here, sorry. So this is where it all starts. All the morning milk's used for the cheese making process. The biggest part of my job is communication, I guess, with all of our customers, so all over the UK and more across the world as well. This room's about 10 degrees. I think it comes down to relationships. I love getting to know people, talking to people. And actually, I find it really, really rewarding. So I wouldn't say it's necessarily a sales role because, once you've tried the cheese, it sells itself. 6 babies, and then they'll pick everything from here, dispatch it out, and it'll go to you guys. We do have a lot of requests for a unsalted 200 gram.
Everything's possible. It's just a case of it's going to take more time. So we just have to fire a bit more labour at Sean.
Baron Bigod's going to be at Wimbledon this year, so I will discuss that with Steve, our production manager. We'll put those into our numbers for the planning of production, and then we go through that every Friday just to make sure we'll never get it absolutely right ever. It's an absolute guessing game sometimes, but the more we can have that information from our customers, the more we can be proactive and we know what to make, when to make it. If it makes financial sense to do so, then it's worth doing, isn't it? Baron is definitely a seasonal cheese. It does vary throughout the year. We try and keep it as consistent as possible, but naturally it's a raw milk cheese, so it does have different sort of characteristics throughout the year. Okay. For some customers, they like it to be quite stable and quite a bloomy rind because they do mature it on longer themselves. Other people, it comes in their door and straight out the next day, so they need it to be riper and ready to go. When we assess the cheese every Friday, for me personally to know where the cheese is at, be in the loop, is it maturing really quickly at this time of year? Is it a bit slower? More even throughout.
Yeah, a little bit geo.
Yeah.
So we're also looking for things like what we call the Terry's chocolate orange.
Yeah.
Might cut the Terry's out. The chocolate orange.
Bit of
other chocolate
advertising.
oranges are available. Just where it leaves a little bit in the middle. It's always quite a good sign.
We love that because you can start. It's absolutely crucial because then I can make sure the customers are getting the cheese that they want to work with. So that one wants to be eaten younger.
It is a little, yeah.
The rind is much more, perhaps a little bit more volatile. So I just spoke to Steve about it. It is doable, but we would probably need another pair of hands for Sean, because he's getting pretty maxed out at the moment.
Right.
They want a sample of
Are they talking big numbers then, or
900 units a week. It does feel like I've been here forever, but also only for 2 minutes. You know, there's still so much to learn and so many people to see and places to go, but every day I learn something new, and it is fascinating. The whole cheese industry is fascinating. I always enjoyed good food, but now I'm sort of obsessed by cheese.